Yo, welcome back to Crucible TV. Thank you so very much for being here with me for another edition of What ManDem Saying. Thank you so much. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Big up, big up, big up, big up. I see Colin is in the building. Big up yourself, Colin. Thank you so well. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Brand new week. Hey, make it a great week, my brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. And everybody in the chat, everybody who's going to watch the show later, a brand new week. Make it a great week. Make sure that everybody is doing well. The family is doing well. Most importantly, everybody is healthy. Big up yourself, people. Big up yourself. You know the deal. Let's get up to that algorithm stuff. Please share, subscribe, and like. Thank you so much for all the people who rocked with us yesterday. It was a great show. We got exactly what we're looking for. We appreciate you guys, the new subscribers. Thank you for joining in the family, man. Appreciate you very, very much. Please, let's continue. We're 5 away. So everybody who's in there right now, if you haven't subscribed and you subscribe right now, you get us to our target goal of 280, like literally like right now. And of course, you know the deal. We try to get 21 likes minimum for the kids. You know, it's for my kids. It's for my kids. We're trying to eat something well today, man. We appreciate you guys, man. Please comment in. Make sure you put your comment in the chat. Those who are watching later, put your comment in. We want to read it. You understand that this is a community chat. So we discuss everybody's rumors, transfers, targets. We don't care. We didn't make him. So it's not whether it's true or not our problem. Anyway, thank you. There's so many rumors went off over the week. And for all those who watched the England game, I hope you're feeling better. I know it was a torturous game. England won. That's a good thing. If you're an England supporter, England won. But, oh, man, the game right now, the match to watch is Spain versus Germany. Next, that is going to be a firecracker. But none of that. We're not talking about football. We're talking about transfers. There's so many. Okay, I'm going to say that this is funny. Somebody said Fenerbahce are showing interest in Liverpool forward Darwin Núñez. Hey, whatever it is, ain't gonna happen. This rumor, whether it's true or not, this was the news towards the weekend. You know, a lot of people are excited. Some people think that that's not the profile player that we need. I included. I think that Liverpool should get. I know I'm looking at Nico Williams, Musiala, Crava. Those are the people that I want right now because Liverpool needs to do big boy signings. We haven't done that in a long time. So I think that those three are my players that if you ask me, I'm like, if you could get me out of those three, one of them, I'll be happy. If you get two, I'm out here singing that we are winning the league or the quad. So the rumors that are flying around is that Anthony Gordon has had his head turned by Liverpool and was extremely keen on moving to Merseyside. Gordon's head is a mess. Hey, his head is a mess, y'all. And he thought that he had a chance to join his boyhood club. That's crazy. I mean, if the rumors are to be believed, everybody said, it was said that he basically was on his way to Merseyside, but Newcastle wanted Kwanzaa, so Liverpool was like, nah, that ain't gonna happen. So that's why that deal broke down. So some people still have faith that it could happen. So So right now, that's what is going on. Anthony Gordon has been, like over the weekend, he's been like the talk of the town that, Liverpool was trying to pay, but they won a Kwanzaa because Newcastle is trying to, I think yesterday was their last day for certain clubs, Newcastle included, to show their books to make sure that they are not in breach of this new FF Financial Fair Play, FFP, right? The new one, PSR or whatever they call it. So they had to offload a few of their players, and they did. I think they made close to $100 million on 2 or 3 players. So I don't know if they reached their target, but they were willing to let Anthony Gordon go. And the funny thing is, Philip H., big up yourself if you are in the building. I asked him, I was like, yo, Isak or Gordon? And it seems like they are okay for letting Gordon leave. That's interesting. And in my case, I said, if they are selling some of their superstars, then get me Isak. Fair trade, right? But this is from Fabricio Archigray to Tottenham. Here we go. Agreement in principle between all parties involved waiting to sign document. Spurs are set to pay fee around 40 million long-term deal for Grace, who's accepted to join Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. And the funny thing is, I saw a lot of some Liverpool fans like, oh, 40 million, why did we jump onto that? Why we jump onto that? But yet, when at the beginning of the summer, and Archie Gray and Somerville was being linked to Liverpool, people were losing their mind. They were like, no, that's not the players we want. That's not the players we want, blah, 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 blah. Now, all of a sudden, oh, it's 40 million? Oh, we should have gone for it. Make up your mind. Okay, Fabricio is also saying Kevin De Bruyne, and personally, this was a question. I said, staying at City? He said, yes. I have read a lot of headlines about transfer to Saudi Arabia, but I haven't spoken to anyone. If there's a good offer and you tell Pep you want to leave, then it is possible. This may be different at other clubs, but I have, but I have never indicated that I want to leave. I have more than enough money, but if an absurd amount comes, then it's also for my family, my relatives, my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren, and my friends. Hey, I mean, the man is looking out for his future. He said if an absurd amount of money come in, then maybe he will look for it. But right now, the man is staying at City. All right, man. Good shout for Manchester City fans. That's big up to them. So Kevin De Bruyne is staying. So we know the Saudi Arabia conversation is a moot deal. So that's it. No more of this stuff. Okay, now there's also link that just came from nowhere. They say, could Ugarte choose Liverpool over Manchester United? If Liverpool were to snip, like take Ugarte from Manchester United, that would be funny. Just as being petty. That is just as being petty. I hope we do that just for pettiness. Liverpool go take Ugarte and then send him back on loan to PSG. So the report is just coming from Sky Sports. Where did he go? Okay. Manuel Ugarte's agent has talked about the possibility of his client joining Liverpool instead of Manchester United. This just came out like 14 minutes ago. I didn't hear this one. Sky Sport News understand United are talking with Paris Saint-Germain over signing the Uruguayan midfielder. Discussion at the early stage with United, exploring the condition of a potential deal though Ugarte not the only midfielder United are looking at. However, Ugate's agent, Jorge Shidan, has spoken about Onslaught Reds making a move for the midfielder. Word? That's what's up. ManDem, man. Liverpool. I think you're trying to be petty because Ugarte is not the profile that we're looking at. Come on, man. I think this is the agent. Liverpool, this is from the agent. Liverpool, there's a lot of talk, but it's not the only club. There are others. There are many possibilities on the table, Shijen told Portuguese outlet Ojogo. It's almost certain that he won't stay at PSG. It's sure he will leave. I believe the situation will be resolved. Okay, people, it's heating up. Is it the agent trying to get Manu to hurry up? Is that what has happened, people? Let's talk about this. What do you guys think? Do you think that this is the agent trying to make a deal for his client? That Liverpool are in talks, and he knows Liverpool and Man U are a big, fierce rival. That's crazy. Wow, that'd be crazy if Liverpool do that just for pettiness. Get him and get Anderson. Just for petty. Big up to honesty, man. Big up yourself. Thank you so well for joining us. You got us the community news. What you saying? Onslaught will hold his first Liverpool press conference at 11 a.m. on Friday. Okay. Onslaught Big On is in the building. Today is official work day. Liverpool value Tyler Martin and Seb Vanderberg around 20 million each. That's fair. Amid interest from several European clubs. Yeah, that's fair. What's going on? Nico Williams is the only player on record. Yeah, this kid is balling, man. This kid is balling. Man, I will have my Liverpool right now. Like, go spend the money, break the wage structure. I don't care. Get him to Liverpool. Him and Musiala. You get those two in there, you got your future players for a long time. Onslaught will be laughing his way every single time he walks on the field. He got Musiala, he got Nico Williams. We're balling, huh? Currently, Onslaught is planning with Kelleher on board. I hope he doesn't go anywhere, man. I hope he doesn't go anywhere because he gets his share of games. That's the thing. I don't know why people want him to be sold. Marcelo Pitaluga has returned to Liverpool after his loan move at St. Patrick Athletic was cancelled by the League of Ireland club. Why? Will he be given a chance by Onslaught in the preseason? Of course, until another club comes in, but I don't think he's going to make into the first team yet. Yep, Achigre will go to Spurs. We just talked about that. Some Liverpool fans are still talking about, oh, we should be part of the deal. Nah. Agent and of between him and I see. Now, if he could get us Valverde, then we talking. On Nico Williams, I don't know what the truth now reports are. He won't leave, but I think he only wants to join Barca. I think Barca is preference, but Barca is not going to get any money anytime soon. And I know because, he and Yamela are, they're good buddies right now. They're very, very good friends. So, yes, I'm sure, he wants Barca. Yeah, I saw that report earlier at the beginning of the summer that his preference is Barca. He's probably not going to go anywhere this year, but I'm sorry, he might not get his move. Barca will have to sell a lot of players. Remember, some of their players are old. Some of their players are very old, so they're not going to make that kind of cash like Lewandowski. Who's going to spend $100 million on Lewandowski? He's at the twilight of his years. Nobody's going to spend unless some club from the Arab Emirates shows up and then splash some cash. But their wage structure cannot be crazy. And you guys already told me he has already been he's already in some high wages. He goes to Barca unless he takes a heavy wage cut. Chris, have you seen the report of PSG wanted Jamal Musiala and they want to pay? No, the one that I saw was they wanted Yamela, and they are willing to pay 200 million, 200 plus. I think it's 220 or something like that. Yesterday, yesterday I saw that. Man, that's crazy. If they're gonna spend 200. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Musiala is not going to PSG. I think Musiala wants to go to Premier League or La Liga. That's his first. Oh yeah, Yamela, exactly. Yamal, yeah, that's what I saw. That's crazy. If they pull that thing off, look at this one. If they pull that off, they could get Nico Williams to PSG too. If they could get that kid out, which will help Barcelona a lot, getting 250 million, they will pull that kid out of Balboa either this year or the next year. That's what I think. Can you imagine them two? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. They these people. But it's funny. If Liverpool, oh, that's crazy. Okay, so Manchester United hold initial talks with Bayern over De Ligt. So that thing is heating up. It seems like De Ligt wants to go to Manchester United. If you guys remember when De Ligt burst out in the scene or on the scene, his manager was Eric Ten Hag when they were all in Ajax. So I could see why that connection is there. And De Ligt needs a new club because he hasn't been the same De Ligt who was at Ajax right now. So maybe him coming to Manchester United will help him. But this kid should have never, RIP to Ray Rayola, but he should have never taken the money and gone to Juventus. He should have gone to a proper club where you have proper managers who properly train him. But he followed the money and he went to Bayern Munich and it didn't. He went to Juventus and it didn't work out. So coming to Bayern Munich was like a refresh or a reset, and that did not also go as planned. Hence the reason why he wants to move. United also remain an interest in Gerard Brandway, but will only go back in for the player if Everton are willing to come down in their asking price. Everton don't want to. Then they need to sell. They said they don't want no. Everton needs to sell. They need to sell. So if Man U play their cards right, maybe they could catch him towards the end of the transfer window. So Bayern Munich have put in 42.4 price tag on De Ligt. I think that's achievable for Manchester United, but I would be surprised if they could get Brandweight and De Ligt in the same window. Yep. Grace medical is complete, so he is going to Tottenham, like Fabrizio said earlier. Unless he also let us know. Manchester City wants Kimmich. I can see that. I can see that. I think they will probably let Matthias go. I can see that. I can see that one going there. Borussia, and the reason why I see that is because City is not going to spend too many money because of their case pending. So this transfer window, don't expect City to spend crazy money. If everything goes well for them, then next summer, then expect them. Then they will go after everybody. They will go after everybody. Because I'm pretty sure Pep is not staying. So they will have a new manager. So that means they have to restructure and restart everything. People in the chat, thank you so much for being in the building. Please share, subscribe, like. Get the likes up, people. Get the likes up. And the amount of people right now in watching the show, please, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscription and it'll get us to 280. Thank you so much. Borussia Dortmund advancing talks with Ryan Cherky over personal terms. Okay. Okay. Uh Big up yourself, Trap Joe. How you doing, man? I hope you have a great Monday and a great week. He said, I've been watching this stream from the beginning, and I have a feeling that slot might not be a big attraction for hot players at this time. I mean, he's new. He's in a new club. So certain big signings might say you want to see what you're doing first. But the part that I think you are not putting in consideration is they know Liverpool is in a very, very good place. Before club came to Liverpool, we were not. So it was very hard for us to get certain players, right? And we hadn't been in a good place for a long time. But when club came in, did what he did, now he put us in a better place. We are in the Champions League, so that helps a lot. And of course, you have to spend a little bit more money, right? So I get what you're saying. I think certain players that would have been easier with club is going to get a little bit harder now. But I think we will get most of our targets. We'll get most of our targets. Big up yourself. What's going on again? Ooh, Newcastle in talks with selling Almiron to Saudi. I thought that guy was gone already. He's still being there. I'm surprised with Newcastle being in that FFP breach thing. You would have think that they've sold some of their players to Saudi Arabia. Yeah, man. Brighton signed Dutch defender. Brighton have signed defender Maurice. What's his name? I can't about butcher his, but from FC20. Another goalkeeper. Newcastle signed another goalkeeper from Birmingham City, John Rudy. Okay. As much as Newcastle's in trouble, they've been spending also some money. Omari Forsen has left the club. He's left Manchester United. He's moving to Italian side, Monza. Yes. Yep, we talked about KDB said he's staying. Ajax and FC Metz have reached an agreement on the transfer of Georges Mikhailtets. Okay. He's a slight, decent player. Kava said he wants to only play in England. I don't know how or who is going to be able to pull that transfer out. Because when the owner said he's not selling, it's going to be tough to get him out. Yeah, it's going to be tough to get him out. So I don't know how. That's why I said they keep re-signing this deal. Aston Villa have signed Samuel Lang Jr. and Enzo Baranecci from Juventus. Of course, that was the swap deal with Lucas Ruiz, right? I don't know why they sold them, but they had to because they were in trouble. Well, Guan, what ManDem saying? What ManDem saying? La Liga might pick up some steam. Really? What do you think? La Liga has what are you saying? Let me go back. I see I'm gonna watch the content creators who are LFC fans if we don't sign anyone. Let's see if they will blame FSG or so-called Messiah Edwards and Richard because FSG don't run the club. It's Edwards who is running the club. Well, we will see. I mean, we will see, man. Big up to everybody that chat. Thank you so much. Please hit the likes button, man. Hit the likes. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Yeah, I mean, we will see. But the way that Gordon situation came in, it looked like Liverpool actually wants him, but Newcastle was, changed the way, Liverpool just want to pay for the player. We don't want to do a swap deal. They wanted Kwanzaa. We said no. Klopp was our hot ticket because players knew what to expect. Slot in the PL, not so much. That's true, but we shall see. We shall see what Slot does. He is a very, very well-known manager in Europe. That's the thing that a lot of times EPL fans don't get it. Just because you haven't heard about him doesn't mean the rest of Europe have not. A lot of times these managers are very well known, right? So, with the right price, Liverpool, like I said, Liverpool are in a better place. Look at our training center. Look at Anfield. We are in a special of, if you look at our facilities, is much better and much attractive for a lot of players coming in. Understand that this club is on an up and up. Compare us to Manchester United. Their training center is a dump. Their stadium has a sunroof, which when it rains, it pours in the stadium. All these players pay attention to this. Remember what Ronaldo said. The training center, Ronaldo came from Madrid to Juventus, and he goes to Manchester United, and their training center is like literally a dump. All these are also part of the whole concept. And then also, this is the part where a lot of people don't put into consideration. Any player coming to Liverpool, your marketability grows exponentially. A lot of commercials come your way. That's why last time I was saying Nico Williams going to Liverpool, it's not just the salary that we'll pay him, it's also the markets that he's going to be falling to, the commercials that he's going to get. So that's also a pull. It's not just the club, right? That's why sometimes some clubs, you be like, how did they pull that? That's because they understand if I go there, I'm going to get into this market that's going to pay me a lot. I could make a lot of commercials. You know what I mean? La Liga, we will see. But right now, Madrid is the only one holding the torch. Big up to everybody in the chat. I see there's so many people who have come in. Big up yourself. Thank you for joining us. Please click the like button. Please click the like button. Don't just, subscribe. Also, if you haven't, please do subscribe. Get us to the 280 by the end of the show. And you guys know, minimum of 21 likes. Big up yourself. Thank you. And Slot will hold his first conference. Yep, we talked about that. If Gordon is the best what LFC can do, forget this season. Hey, a lot of people are excited about Gordon. I'm not one of those people. I think he's a talented player. He has a high ceiling. But right now, we need a level or two. That's me. That's me. You know what I mean? Big up yourself, YouTube. Thank you for joining us. Look at our trophy cabinet and history. That also has a part to do with it too. Now, bro, I want Musiala to go get him 120 and expense for a player that money, give him to, and of course I heard he's making like 90 a week. So come bringing him to Liverpool, 200 a week. You put him into an incentive, he's making more than 200. Plus, like I said earlier, you put him into a market where the commercials are plenty. That's also part of it. It's not just the thing that we always look at. Big up K-Mac. Thank you so much for being in the building. People, check out K-Mac's channel, man. He be doing some great things out there. Big up, big up, big up. Gomez was offered to Newcastle for Gordon. The plot thickens. What? Okay. If Gomez leaves, then that means we need 2 more center backs. That's interesting. Hi, everyone. Big up yourself, Richard. Thank you for joining us again. We appreciate you rocking with us today. Hope you're having a great week. How are you doing? We're doing well. Thank you. We need to focus on LFC. Liverpool FC need to invest into squad, better training sessions, stop the injuries. Well, we have a whole new squad. So, I mean, in terms of money, training, new managers. So we shall see. Breaking news: Mourinho has asked about Nunes. Yeah, we were talking about that. I mean, Nunez is a Mourinho type of player. So that'll be interesting, though. If he's able to pull Nunez to Fenerbahce, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. We need to go get a left center back, number 6, and a right wing minimum. Facts, I agree with that. Add the DM to that. Add the DM to that. Gordon is made, bro. I'm saying people are, want Diaz out. They want Diaz out, and then you're bringing in Gordon. Right now, Diaz and Gordon, there's not that much difference. And personally, I don't think that type of profile is staying with that whole Salah, Mane, that Robin, Messi, those wingers who scores a whole lot of goals for you. That's not what I'm looking at. I'm looking for a direct, straight to the gut winger who's going to create a lot of chances from the wings. That's the type of player I'm looking for. That's why I am so big on Nico Williams. I want that type of player. Or Crava. Crava doesn't have pace, but he is dangerous. He is dangerous. He doesn't need that many space to do his dirty work. You know what I mean? We need to win the EPL. Hey, the guy said, let's win the quad. That's what the man is saying. Let's do it. That's what I'm talking about. None of this underdog mentality. Yeah, Fenerbahce went down wheezy. If they come in with 100 million, I think they might get Edwards' attention. Big up yourself, Hollywood. James Spear, what is James saying? Liverpool don't have such gaping holes to fill currently. Do they need to strengthen the squad? Of course, and they will in this window, but it's a case of fine-tuning rather than sweeping changes. Yeah, we all know that. We all know that. That's why we are saying we need the high caliber players, right? We don't need 6 players. We're going to lose quite a bit. But, oh my goodness, look who's in the building. Prodigal son has returned. Big up yourself, Brian. Big up yourself. Thank you so much for coming through. Hope you're doing well. I hope you are healthy. Most importantly, you and the family are doing well. I hope today your week start off well. Thank you so much for joining us. Musiala might be a hard name for some. I'm still not convinced. Nico Williams is more suitable for our style. What? You are not convinced about Musiala? Bro, you may want to watch him again. But, Trap Joe, Musiala versus Nico Williams and Yamela. That game, those who come on top, no Diddy, might be the ones that Liverpool needs to look. Maybe that's why we're waiting for. Hey, I'm just speculating, right? But, no, I got you. But I see that kid. He is something. He is something. Imagine we think Darwin leaves or Diaz, and out of nowhere we sell Mo Salah. Yeah, I think the Mo Salah situation, we lost that battle. He's probably going to stay and leave for free. Euro could still happen. Don't rule him out. Real Madrid will not pay 40 million. Ugarte could also be hijacked. Yeah, we were talking about that. But is Ugarte the player that we're looking for, though? Is Ugarte the player that we're looking for? I don't think so. I was not a big fan of him before he went to PSG. He hasn't done anything at PSG. I'm not enough. I think his agent is just using that. He's using Liverpool to get more, a better deal for his client. But we will see. We will see. What are you saying, honestly? When Gordon was presented, Newcastle had insisted on Gerald Kwanzaa being included in any deal between. Yeah, that ain't going to happen. Liverpool are not touching that deal. That's why he broke down so fast. And I like that. Liverpool don't play. Liverpool officials had zero intention of listening to anything that will see. Exactly. That's what I was saying. It's like people, Liverpool trying to move forward. We're not trying to restart. The Joey one, I think is interesting. It could happen. But I don't know. I see you, my G, but still, no one speak bad about Ugarte. Okay. All right. I won't say that anymore. My apologies. Big up yourself. Newcastle were having a laugh asking, yeah, I mean, who the hell are you, man? You think we don't play? Big up yourself, Alexander. Big up yourself. Thank you so much. Make sure you hit the like button, please. Gracie, you know who has impressed me lately? It's Palestri. He's quick. Yeah. You know, the Italian team are home right now. So what are you guys saying about Calafiori, though? You guys think he's a better option than Euro? I don't know. He said, but if Man U go for him, then ban them. Immediately. Let's just hope seeing Pep Guardiola selling himself back to Spain or Italy. I don't know if, I mean, Pep, it's funny how Pep has been very quiet. Well, he's on vacation, but City has been very quiet. Their case is, it's coming really hot. So I think that's why they quiet. They're going to buy some players, but I don't think they're going to spend that much money. So that Kimmich link, I see why that is, it might happen because, he's old. It's more of a low risk for them, at least. It's low risk, high reward. I mean, low risk, high reward for them. But yeah, Newcastle have really dropped the ball because Gordon wants to leave. Yep. But we will see. Maybe he did the same thing with Everton. So let's see how after the Euros. Right now he's in the Euros, so we don't know. Any players at Copa that has caught your attention? Honestly, not yet. Copa has been different. Like Mexico is already out. You know what I mean? Canada qualified to the next round, first time in their history. Copa, I mean, this Uruguay team has a couple players who are playing very well. Uruguay itself are doing very well. Colombia, so. Brazil finally stepped up. Boy, Argentina is just Argentina, right? I'm not sure. That's a good question, Brian. Nobody yet. I think the Euro still has a lot of high profile with this emergence of Musiala and Lamela and Nico Williams. There's a couple players in the Euro that are making highlights that I think that is taking a lot of shine from Copa. Copa did not start well as much as, and even the Euro hasn't been that exciting because my guy own goal is going to win the Golden Boot. So, no, not for me yet. Yeah, the Euro, I don't know. Euro is for the future. That's why a lot of teams are going after him. So, City, yes, City will sign. Nah, I don't think Kudus will go there because you already have Doku and you got Foden. Who are they going to sell Grealish? I don't think the Kudus one will there. I see the Kimmich one. I don't know about Kudus. Krava might be the player that people needs to look. He's a Newcastle amateurs. Gordon was given permission to take medical in Leipzig in Germany. That's how close that deal could have been. Really? Wow. Well, too bad. Yao Cancelo is coming back to City. His loan, his Barca is over, but I think he will leave. Same for Yao Felix. He's going back to Atletico Madrid. He's not going to stay. I think he's going someplace else. Like I said, Barca don't have the money. Hence the reason why the Nico Williams thing, it's a long shot. Copa final might be between Uruguay and Argentina. I booked that. I can see that. Yes, like I said, Palestri from Uruguay, he's a very, very good player. Yep. He's a very, very good player. I think Manu is just going to go for Ugarte. They're not. Manu is going for specific players. They know they need to show up their center back, and they lost Varane. So hence the reason why they're going for Delete. I'll be surprised if they get Delete and Brandweight. So, and they need a midfielder because I think Casemiro is also gone. So hence the reason we got it. And then they're looking at that striker too. Watching Hans, oh, that guy is useless. But yeah, big up to people in the chat. Big up to people in the chat. Please share, like, subscribe. Okay, Mike, what are you saying? Barca wants Kimmich, but he will end up at City or Arsenal. I think it's poor media linking us with him. I don't think we're going after Kimmich. That one has sailed out a long time ago. I think last year would have been probably the season that we should have gotten him. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Hold up, I thought Man U are broke. They need to sell to buy. Yeah, they need to sell, but also they have high-profile players on high wages who are leaving, right? Casemiro, Varane, them type of players. They don't know some serious wages, so that will free up some money for them. Now, the thing with Manchester United is because they are such a marketing juggernaut, they tend to get away with all the 10 years of bad business. So moving forward, they will need. That's why they're not going to be. You're not going to see Manchester United spending 200 million in the transfer window. They're not going to do that for a while. They're not going to do that for a while. They're going to spend. I think they will come close to 100, maybe 120, but they're not going to be splashing the cash like people expect. United want to enjoy it. They love a player that has a good tournament. Yeah. Varane. No, yeah. No more old players from Bayern. Please learn our lesson from Thiago. Hey, Thiago's the dude, man. Varane has gone to Monza to play for Fabregas. I thought he was coming to Inter Miami. There was a report that Inter Miami might also be looking at him. Yeah, came back like Southgate. How long before the City case is over? I think they said it's supposed to be a short case because all the case is already there. So I don't know if City is going to try to drag it out and make it messy. They already have. They sue the Premier League. So, but I think the case starts in November. So we shall see how that one goes. I hope the league does not fluff that. If they do, yes. So apparently, so Ruth Van Nistelrooy and Rene Haki will be part of new coaching staff at Manchester United. Format documents being prepared. This is from Fabrizio 19 minutes ago. Eric Ten Hag will also sign new deal soon as part of Manchester United plans. Okay. Yeah, free Eric Ten Hag, man. Oh, Brentford complete the signing of Igor Thiago from Club Bruges. Pick up themselves. Yes. Big up everybody in the chat. What's Brian? He said, hello. K-Max says 2099. He's going to be there forever. I did like to see us test Real Madrid with a bid for Gula. Unlikely, I know, but they got a lot of players there. Well, K-Max think that we might get Rodrigo, so maybe we'll get one of them. Because that new front line is going to be deadly. Is Rodrigo going to get enough playing time? I don't know. You said I meant the case that they sue the Premier League shouldn't be over already. Now, trust me, this is going to be messy, man. You just wait till when their case tries start. You're going to see so many cases. It's going to be real. Hashtag the real Thiago. Yeah. Look at Manchester United copying LFC with Duash ManDem. I told you, that's why when people were making fun of FSG, talking all that mess about FSG, now look at all these clubs that are copying Liverpool's mantra. That's why I'm saying Liverpool needs to change the way we do business so that we are 1 or 2 steps ahead. We used to be the smartest people in the room, and for 2 years we stifling and just we were stuck in one place. So we have Sonny Rodrigo. Yeah, if that happened, man, was this countersuing the PL is just one of many stolen tactics. CT will employ it to. Yep, that's exactly what they're gonna do. They said, Brian is Rodrigo. I mean, Rodrigo is nice, but you think, okay, Brian, Rodrigo or Nico Williams, which one do you pick? Brighton have signed Minter from Newcastle. Yep. I think that now they don't need to sell. They don't need to sell him or Isak right now, unless some ridiculous amount of money comes in. He's a Rodrigo is top quality. Yeah, I don't. He's good. I mean, that kid is talented, but maybe I'm just like Trabjo. I'm not sold on him yet. I don't know because I'm looking at Brazil, their first match, and he and everybody else were poor. He said you could get Williams for 57. Yeah, but the thing with William is his wages. So I think that would be. But I told people the wages will not be a problem because we can give him so many, not just incentives, so many avenues for him to make more money that the wages becomes. You see what I'm saying? Players like that, their marketability and they have, the PR side for them is ridiculous. That you could make money on the side, different image rights and all that kind of stuff. So that one, there's ways to get him here. The question is, will he wants to come here? We all understand that he wants to play with Lamela over at Barcelona, but Barcelona don't have the money. So that deal is not going to happen. What's going on? Brentford appoints Andrews as their new set-piece coach. Al Ittihad target Fulham, Silva, and Pioli. Yeah, Al Ittihad have Fulham manager Marco Silva and former AC Milan boss Stefano Pioli on their new head as one of their new head coach shortlist. Salary discussed is 80 million a year. Ooh. Hey, go make that money, man. Go make that money. Yes, yes, yes. Chelsea also did offload a lot of players. A lot of people did not pay attention on that. Chelsea offloaded a lot of players. Oh, so yep. Ryan Checky going to Borussia Dortmund. People. Oh, what's this? Gabigol expected to leave Flamengo as a free agent. Ooh, okay. Big up to people in the chat. Big up to everybody who's watching. Please share, subscribe, and like. He said the Italian manager will stay until the World Cup. That's crazy. That's crazy. I thought they were gonna fire him. Lakaka is tier 2 DD goals. Today, who's playing today? Oh, Belgium versus, supposed to be a good game today. Belgium versus France. Big up. Turkey's a good little player. Yeah, that's true. He said he needs to stop being bozo. Lukaku, I think Lukaku is going to end up at Napoli because Osimhen, he is leaving. That one, even Conte said it. When Conte came out and said all he had to say, he said that one, there's already an arrangement with Napoli. So I think he's going to end up at PSG. But Lukaku, yeah, that's the reason why I think they were saying that Kramer might not leave because they can't sell all their superstars in one window. But people in the chat, people gonna watch it later. Please make sure we hear from you. Put your comment in. Please get your comment in. What's going on? Community chat. What are we saying though? Yeah. Yep. Newcastle have signed John Rudy. Who is this Kiernan Drewsbury from Leicester? Has gone to Chelsea. And Slot's head turning red. Oh. Yeah, man. Hopefully we will get some more news during the day and towards the rest of the week. He said, thoughts on Archie Gray, 40 million to Spurs. Is he worth it? That's a good question, bigger. Okay. I don't know, man. Archie Gray, I don't know if he's ready, but I think Spurs is a better club for him than coming to Liverpool. I've seen that some Liverpool fans already mad that we didn't go for him. But 40 million, that's a lot of money for Spurs. I thought Spurs would spend that 49 million on someplace else. But you never know. He might be at a gem. I don't think he is that high profile. I mean, that type of profile to spend 40 million on. And people remember, Leicester City is also in trouble with the EPL already. They were going to get some point deducted. Hence the reason why they let in some of their big boys. No, not Leicester City. Leeds, sorry. But, yeah, 40 million is a little bit too much. 40 million and Rondon, who is worth 10 million. Yeah. He said, Ivan Toney was not pleased with his substitution. He needs to play more games. He was up to Brentford for 35 million until it broke down. Oh, okay. That's what happened. But anyway, people, thank you so much for joining me for another edition of What ManDem saying. Thank you. We'll be back on Wednesday. So get your news ready so that we could all discuss. Off topic, Kendrick Lamar wins Best Male Hip Hop Artist at BET Awards. He was up against Drake, J. Cole, Savage, 21 Savage, Burna Boy, Future. Man, Drake can take a break. Tony was the reason we won the match. He was the best player. Facts. But people, please share, subscribe, and like. Get the likes up before you leave. If you haven't subscribed, please. We are almost there to 280, so please get us there. We'll be back again on Wednesday, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of news. A lot of countries are going to lose, so some of these players will start talking about their future since they don't have Europe. But big up yourself, K-Mac. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you again, man. Yesterday, thank you for coming through. Great show. So big up to Uncle Albert also. Pogba apparently will be at the game today. Man, Pogba needs to sit somewhere. I've seen his pictures all over the place. Sit somewhere, brother. Big up to everybody in the chat and anybody who's going to come later. Please put your comment in. I always respond. All we ask is just be respectful. Big up to everybody who came in and was part of the show. Some signing, please. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. ManDem. Hey.